You know, I like that we talked about good news, but this next question kind of deals a little bit about bad news. So, this person recently experienced a major setback when a business endeavor with their brother resulted in the loss of savings, compounded by IRS complications. So, Pastor, when you faced a similar situation with your brother, how did you process those emotions and choose not to involve law enforcement? How did you move forward and remain receptive to your calling into full-time ministry during such a trying period?
It was difficult. It was difficult because I didn't see everything. Do you understand? And hindsight is 2020. I didn't see everything. I didn't see today. I didn't see myself becoming a pastor because I was a pastor at that time, but I wasn't the pastor of a parish. Do you understand? I didn't see all that. All I saw was my money. And it was a lot of money. Do you understand? But what I also saw is that, and it's a fact of life I live with, there are some things I pray not to lose. I don't want to lose God. But if I lose money, I can make it again. I can make money again. And that's it. And I've seen stories of people who have lost money, who have made it again. I'm telling you, who have made it again. So I'm not afraid of losing money because I know that if God has given you the grace to make the money in the first instance, and this is money that you honored Him with, He is able to make another way. Do you understand? So I didn't think so much of, you go to law enforcement or what? Law enforcement. I don't need all that. This will shock you right now. The same brother I'm talking about, I've been giving him monthly allowance now for the past 5 years. What am I trying to prove? Nothing. God has helped me. That's all. I still spoke to his son 2 days ago. Right? After the loss of this money that we're talking about, I paid for 4 years college for his son. This might not be things that I want to be saying on air, but I'm just telling you what goes on behind the scene. Do you understand what I'm saying? So honestly, I'm not going to fight. Can I tell you? It will shock you.
We're listening.
I've loaned people money, and they did not repay. They did not pay back. They are still in this church.
Pay me my money.
I know.
So what am I going to do? What am I going to do?
There's nothing.
Because that money meant a whole lot at that time.
Yeah.
But what that money meant to me then is not what it means to me now. In comparative times. That's what I'm trying to say. So what I'm trying to say is that, honestly, if you hold on to God, God will take you out of the ashes and you will rise again. We just have to believe Him. Just have to believe Him.
So, Pastor, switching things a little bit back, regarding your wedding, and I think this person is taking something from the series. Regarding your wedding and lack of support from your father, how did you find the courage to continue, especially when facing criticism about seating arrangement at the ceremony? As someone preparing to move forward, I believe this person is trying to get married right now, and says, as someone preparing to move forward without parental support, I am concerned about not receiving their blessings. How did you manage to stand firm while remaining respectful?
I think we're talking about two different things. What this person is saying and what happened with my own case. What this person is saying is talking about, parental, approval for the person that they want to get married to. That was not my case. My dad didn't say he didn't approve of my wife, and my in-laws did not say they didn't approve of me. That was not the issue. In my own case, they were bringing in a fight from way back into my present. And this is what a lot of people forget. When they get married, or they have a relationship and then they have a child out of it. And I tell them that don't break up in bitterness. Because this child is going to graduate.
Right.
This child is going to get married. This child is going to have their own children. Do you understand what I'm saying? And every time that those things happen, you will meet each other, you will see each other.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do? And this is why some people, it is at the time of the marriage, of the wedding, that they use as a fighting platform to get back at each other for a fight of 30 years prior. That's stupid, really. I'm telling you, excuse my language, it's stupid. You don't understand what I'm saying? Because it's no longer about you 30 years ago. You are both not married again. So what is the point? What is the problem? This child is the one in question. Let's rally and support this child.
Right.
I might have disagreement with you. I might have disagreement with you. But if we have a common objective, that is, let's raise JHB up. Honestly, I don't care about my differences with you.
Yeah.
This is what we have agreed. Let's raise JHB up. Then let's do it. And that's it. I might not come to your home for lunch or for dinner, but let's raise JHB up. That's what they need to think of. So in my own case, my dad wanted to use a 30-year-old whatever issue. And I said, no, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. This woman has taken care of me most of my life.
Right.
Do you understand what I'm saying? I married at 31, right? Yeah. I was with this woman, my mom, for 20 years of my life before I started with my dad. So now I'm 31, that's 11 years versus 20. And you want to erase 20 years. Just like that, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Do you understand? So I said no. So this is why I tell you that I study patterns.
Right. Yep.
Every help was withdrawn from me. But the marriage still happened. The wedding still happened. The marriage, we celebrated 35 years of it. Why will I now doubt him now? If he did that 35 years ago.
Right.
Somebody will now say, oh, I withhold my finances from the church. I said, please put it in your pocket. Because God has remnants. People that He will just touch their hearts and they'll be looking for you with a check. And I say, how did you know? Let me give a good example. This God. When we were building this church, the first part, and somebody had gone to the bank to say to the bank that we don't have money, that they should withdraw the loan. And the bank decided to withdraw the loan. So the loan itself was not enough, and that which we had taken, they decided to withdraw it and all that. So it was a tough one. It was a tough time for us. We looked for another bank, and the bank said, if we could get $50,000, that they can revamp it and give us a larger loan and write off the other one, pay off for the other one, and then we'll go on. So I called a meeting of all the first 3 ministers, 2 and myself. I called 2 ministers. I asked them, I said, how do we do this? 50,000. This is a lot of money. We've been raising money before. People are tired. They said, no, we can do it, Pastor. And they encouraged me. They said, Pastor, let's raise 1,000. With 50 people, we can get it. I was encouraged. So on the day we came to church, we tried to raise the money. I think we got $23,000 that day. And I was looking at the list of those that gave. Those 2 people, they did not give any money.
Wow. Wow.
So I knew they were playing games. So I said, that's all right. And then I said, okay, we have 23,000. How do we get 27? So I spoke to a lady. She used to be in this church. She said, Pastor, I said, if you can loan us $5,000. She said, is $5,000 what you are looking for? I said, no, it's more than that. Too. And she said, hey, don't worry, I'll give you 10,000.
Oh.
At that time, I didn't even know that people had that kind of money.
Oh.
It was a lot of money at that time. I'm talking about 1998.
Oh.
So she gave me 10,000. Then it was difficult. Anyway, then one guy called me. He said, Pastor T, I hear you're looking for some money for your church and the building. I said, yes. I said, I'll send a check to you. He said, whenever you have the chance, pay it back anytime. And this guy sent us 10,000. This guy I'm talking about is a pastor today.
Wow.
He doesn't attend this church.
Wow.
And he sent the money. I couldn't believe it. When you have gone through that, this was 1998.
Oh.
Now we're in 2026. You think I will have financial issues and I'll be panicking now?
Oh.
David said, he was with me when I killed the bear.
Oh.
He was with me when I killed the lion. He said, this Goliath, he will fall.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. I have seen God many times in action on issues like this. The only thing I say to people who are very close to, I say, don't bet against me because you will lose your deposit. You will lose your deposit. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Don't bet against me. If you know you cannot help, don't worry, take a walk. But don't stand and say, I'll bet you will not be able to do. Now you've messed yourself up. Because now it's between you and God.
Yeah.
It's between you and God.
As always, it's your girl Tammy.
It is signing out.
And our lovely co-host. And it has been an amazing 2025, and we'll see you all next time.
Yeah, bigger and better.
Bigger and better. I like that.